Hi everyone, welcome to another collective reading. Let's see what messages the universe has for you, what you need to know the most right now, what guidance could be provided for you. Maybe you're seeking answers or confirmation or a heads up for something, whatever that may be, whatever spirit has to offer you today. So these are timeless readings. You can watch them at any point. Keep in mind that they are collective readings. Got something on the floor. So these are collective readings. Take whatever resonates for your situation. Leave what doesn't for someone else. At the end of the reading, I will answer 2 of your pressing questions. So ask a question, get an answer. So do have your questions in mind so I can connect to them. And we'll ask the tarot for a yes or no answer. Okay, so what do we have? You've got Uranus, genius. That is a strange energy. Something electrifying is kind of coming through here. Something buzzing. It's like an electric buzzing coming through, and I look at this card. Very strange. Now, the Uranus archetype to me is an accelerator. Okay, Uranus energy is very much we've been there, done that. Next, please. Okay, so you might be going through some kind of a stroke of genius, quite literally for some of you, because I hear this weird buzzing sound. It's like a weird electric buzzing, which is very much a Uranian energy. So, and you might be going through very, very fast changes. I mean, seriously fast. Like, you don't even have time to breathe. Okay? Especially if Uranus is touching your planets in your chart somewhere. There's a lot of very fast changes here. But not necessarily in a bad way. I mean, it could actually feel like the ground beneath your feet is like not really there, like you're falling through something, but it's not like a bad energy, I don't think. Let's see what else comes through. Let me see, what else? I'll get you some of these vibe cards. What else do we have for collective? See if we can see what these changes are about. I'm also getting remembering things like skills and just stuff that's coming out of nowhere, coming through with you, like coming to you. Like just strange ideas or strange skills or strange, it's like you don't know where they're coming from. It's like it's coming from somewhere, but you just don't know where it's coming from. So you might be having some kind of a strange experience like that. Could also feel for some of you that you are here to change something important in the collective, okay? To improve something, like on a larger scale for many people. I mean, that's not going to resonate for everybody, but, you know, it could be for some of you. Anyway, what else for collective? You've got self-awareness. Oh, okay. Becoming aware of who you truly are. There's strange flashes of remembering things. What else for collective? Got logic in reversed. Yeah, it doesn't feel like it makes sense at all to you, by the way, with this logic in reversed. It just sort of feels like you're getting something, like some strange things coming to you, but it just makes absolutely no sense. But you are being guided here with self-awareness to pay attention to what's coming to you, because it's actually probably coming from your higher self, or, you know, Uranus in general has the tendency to wake people up out of their slumber, and it's not like pleasant at all. Uranus is transiting my moon at this point, and it's been strange, to say the least. It can be very strange. So I feel like you're becoming somewhat awakened in some way. Awakening, that's what I'm getting. And it may not even make much sense to you with that logic in reversed. And it does feel like you might need to suspend logic in a way, which is strange because Uranus does have higher logic. You know, it's the logic that it's not something you learn. It's kind of strange logic that comes from somewhere else, like higher realms. But it's just all wonky and it doesn't make much sense. I'm trying to make sense of this reading, but that's Uranus for you. It's never easy. So let's see what the tarot has. Actually, let me read that logic in reversed for you. I kind of forgot what that's about. So you're being called to explore this awareness that's coming to you here. It's interesting you've got number 33 there, which is a 6. So if you've drawn this card in reverse, logic is getting in the way. You need to throw caution into the wind and follow your heart, regardless of whether it makes rational sense or not. You are so limited by your own perception of reality that you are missing the magic and the divine orchestration that governs our world. Take your feet off the earth and take your feet off the earth. They are only firmly planted there because you are scared of the consequences of making the wrong choice. But you can make the wrong choice and learn. This is a learning realm that we live in, learning hologram. So I do apologize for that noise. This is very annoying. But yeah, it feels like you're getting some intuitive hits here. You're getting messages. You're getting awakened by certain things, and it may not make sense to you what's coming to you. Okay, it's probably coming, you know, again from your higher self, but you're being guided to explore the things that are coming to you, no matter how crazy it might seem, because Uranus is crazy. It's a little crazy. So just go for it. So let's see, what else for the collective? What else do they need to know? So for many of you, there's an awakening process happening here. Especially now, as I'm recording these, we're entering the eclipse seasons, and those eclipses are going to be somewhat related to Uranus or close to it, or it's just going to have that influence. Especially the eclipse in Taurus. So there's going to be revelations coming through around there. Anyway, what else for collective? Judgment, yeah. Revelations indeed. I do feel like these revelations are kind of coming to you to show you where you're being stuck and where you're not being open to something new. okay? Because again, Uranus destabilizes whatever it touches. It can feel quite crazy. It can feel like you're going mad. You'll sit there and wonder to yourself, am I going mad? You know, they do call it the mad genius. And it's like it's destabilizing you a little bit because there is a sense of you kind of being stuck here. Stuck on something, someone, you know, you name it, whatever that is for you. And with this Judgment card, again, the sense of awakening is coming through very strongly for someone here. And it does feel like you're being awakened to something, you know, to where you've been closing your heart. Okay, where do you feel like you're not being open enough, where you're not being giddy enough to go and explore certain things? Because the Page of Cups is willing to explore, you know, what's going on out there. Okay, the Page of Cups is willing to make a fool out of himself, to confess something, to say something, or to, I don't know, explore his art or her art, whatever that is for you. I'm not saying you should go make a fool out of yourself, but you know, this page energy is very, this Page of Cups is very tender, but at the same time is someone that is little by little opening up to something, okay? Some of you, there is some kind of a calling here that's coming through for you. Some sort of an idea, some sort of an awakening that's coming through to you, and it doesn't make much sense, and it could feel a little bit destabilizing. But again, it could also point out to a place where you've been closed off, where you didn't take chances, for example, because Uranus is all about taking chances, is the Fool card in the tarot. It's the equivalent of the Fool card. And it's like, you know, there is a contrast here between exploring the unknown and, you know, things that don't really make sense to you, but there's a strong pull in a particular direction, or there's a calling, there's an awakening here. And I do feel like you're being called to open up a bit more, okay? Or to pay attention to what you're holding on to. And I feel like you might be a very logical person, okay? Because logic, this Four of Pentacles is right underneath it. And I feel like that could have something to do with where your mind is rigid, okay? Especially if you have a lot of fixed energy in your chart, or you may have a fixed moon or a fixed Mercury. It tends to get very rigid. It does not allow new ideas in. It does not allow for, you know, the weirdness to come through, for example. So I feel like it may have something to do with your mentality, your mindset. And you're definitely being called to explore the crazy, because whether you like it or not, the crazy is coming to you. I feel like somebody is going to have quite a ride here. There is some great change upon you here. Some of you, you are getting some sort of a date invitation that came through very strongly. You may go on a date, okay? That could be a message for someone. It may be quite unexpected that you're finding out that somebody is admiring you or has a crush on you, or, you know, whatever it is, and they might take that leap to ask you out. But I do see you being somewhat reluctant to this, okay? Again, it could be something quite unconventional for you. This person could be somewhat unconventional, or you know, you have a hard time opening up to new love again, or, you know, this could be a friendship. This could be that you're meeting someone that, you know, it's kind of outside your comfort zone, let's say, or, you know, you're being called to be open here, to be open to the possibilities. So it's quite an interesting reading here for someone. So I will ask your, I will get an answer for your questions now. So feel free to have your questions in mind. So we'll ask the tarot what answers we can get for you here. So let's get the answer for collective. So please, universe, give us the answers that collective want right now. Keep your questions in mind. And let's go. Question number 1 and question number 2. So let's see what we have. So for question number 1, you've got a big yes. You know, if it's not a yes yet, if it's a more complicated situation, the yes being that have the conviction and the hope that is going to happen for you, because it is happening for you with the star card. You know, generally speaking, it's a yes card. But it's also asking you very strongly to have faith, okay? To know that is going to happen to you, that is divinely guided to come towards you with the star card, okay? There's a lot of happiness here as well, getting your wish fulfilled, okay? So that's a big yes. And question number 2, wow, Empress, okay? That's also a yes. So you got 2 big yeses here. And again, the Empress also talks about wishes coming through as well. This is a very abundant card. It comes with boons and gifts, you know, the Empress. It's the nurturer, the mother that can create everything, you know. She's the master creator here. So you got a yes with the Empress as well, okay? Some of you are getting a promotion, I'm getting, if that was the question. With the Empress is a definite yes. You're being valued with the Empress card. And also the Star card is someone that's being valued. I'm getting that very, very strongly. It's about being of value to others. Okay? So you've got 2 yes. Wonderful. So that was your reading. I hope you got something out of it, and I wish you the best, and I'll see you soon. Bye.